All right, off to see the rest of Jaffna. So far, I'm impressed. Wow, so it's actually perfect. This is
she brings you prosperity.
So this, every rapper should get this, because this is the Tamil goddess of prosperity. If you wear this, you get more money.
It's a female necklace, yeah?
Right? I'm transcending gender roles. We're good?
Yeah.
Perfect timing, our boat has arrived. Oh, nice. Alright, so now we're gonna hop back on the Navy boat and we're gonna go to Fort Hammenhiel. Alright. Wow, look at this painting. Can you believe that wars like this were fought like this just a couple hundred years ago? Just here. Wow. So these stones are made from coral. And this is the original?
Yeah, original, that's right.
And this is the rebuild, or what's the box for?
Yeah, we built it. Yeah. So this is still the same, but they just done
refinished.
Repairs, yeah. But this one is like
completely original.
Original.
So now it's a resort.
2 visitors already.
All right. So we're gonna see one of the cells. Wow. So this is the prison uniform?
Yeah, prison uniform.
So this used to actually be a prisoner cell, but now you can actually stay here, kind of like a dorm, and be treated like a prisoner for a day. You have to wear the uniform, and you have to eat out of these metal things. All your stuff that you gotta have, your metal cup, your plate, and your uniform. Say his name? Name? The revolutionist. This was his cell, number 3. Wow, it's small. How long he stayed here?
2 months.
2 months. Anybody want to stay here for 2 months? Don't create a revolution in Sri Lanka. This is really interesting. So far, this is kind of like visiting Alcatraz in San Francisco, but the difference between here and Alcatraz is you can stay overnight, and they converted 4 of the rooms into luxury accommodations. So you guys saw the other rooms. Look at this one. This is so different than the cell. Wow. How's this one?
It's so beautiful.
Especially compared to the cells, right?
It's really nice.
Look at this. I just thought of something. So if you come with your family, how funny it would be if you and your spouse stay in this luxury room and you have all your kids stay in the prison cells, in the bunk beds, or in the beds. Actually, I think they would enjoy it. So it's a beautiful view from here. You have an entire fort to yourself. More tourists in Jaffna. Oh my god. What are the odds? That's so funny.
It's a big surprise because like
we were going to meet so many times.
Yeah.
And like here just suddenly.
You're like, it was so easy to spot because they're the only other tourists in Jaffna. Alright, so I heard there were wild horses in Delphi Island in Jaffna, but I had no idea we would see donkeys here in the streets of Jaffna. How crazy is that? Hey, how's it going, buddy? Oh. Oh, he's friendly. So, this is the first donkey I've seen. I don't know if I've seen a donkey before. Like, where would I see a donkey besides Shrek? So this is cool to see this just randomly on the street here in Jaffna. All right, so right behind me is a really historical place. This is King Sanghal's the last king of Sri Lanka's minister's house. And it's here in Jaffna. Let's take a look. This place is so famous that even locals love coming to visit it.
So, like, some locals tell that this palace is the last king of Jaffna palace, but Google tells that it's palace of one of the ministers of the last king of Jaffna.
But still very cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go in. Really historical. It was built in 1890. Wow. It's completely falling apart, but really interesting. The last time I saw old wooden beams like this was somewhere in Europe. Up the stairs?
No, thank you.
Okay, go on, you gotta go up the stairs. Where are you going?
Upstairs.
And there's a guy taking a nap inside. Just get away from the sun. Or maybe from his wife.
Plastic.
So this is the well inside the house. The water's actually really clear, except for a couple things that fell down. Kristina.
Ah, no, thank you.
don't
I
want to
didn't
swim.
want to swim.
Nice.
It's really interesting that this for sure was the old kitchen, and now it's taken over by ant mounds, like naturally.
And city.
It's like a whole new city built in this abandoned house. Wow. I didn't realize there was gonna be ruins in the middle of Jaffna. They look like ancient Europe here. Incredible.
I suppose the streets will be
Come take a look. This is like medieval Europe somewhere. It's like we're in Game of Thrones. That's crazy. So we made a quick stop at the Nalu Gold Temple. The design is completely different than the other Hindu temples we've seen.
I don't know.
All right, so the background is so bad. It's like a mobile shop.
I can move your head to like
More cool?
go that way.
Less cool? More cool or less cool?
More go. No.
Okay. No, I don't want it like this. No, it looks so stupid. Okay. So, hey guys, we are in the Jaffna Bazaar. This is where all the locals come to buy food and groceries. And what's really interesting about Jaffna's area is there's certain streets that are just one item. So like the street, one for just clothing, one for just sweets, one for just vegetables, one for just this and that. So let's take a look around. It's the same lady that we saw in, was it Barikalo? Oh, I love all these murals and these paintings. They're beautiful. And they're all up and down the street here. This is the public shopping complex in Jaffna. Look at this. So if you need your shoes repaired, this guy has got it for you. Kristina, which one do you want?
I like this.
Yeah.
It's really
Let's get it.
okay. Oh, look, so many jewelry. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh no, Kristina's found the jewelry shop.
This one is- How much cost the jewelry cost?
Jewelry, 1 year warranty. Different design.
Like just tell the diapason. Okay. How much?
2000.
Just
1 year warranty, 3 years.
Yes. What's the
And
material?
ears?
Oh,
What is it made from?
made from India.
But metal or metal?
Yeah.
Or
okay.
Metal, metal, metal.
No, so-
And earrings?
Yeah.
How much?
So what do you think, Kristina?
It's so beautiful.
Okay. Let's see how much these are. So what was the price for these?
1200. Last price 1000.
Okay, let's do it. My treat.
700 ಮಾದಿ ಮುರಿಯದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್
So Kristina just got these earrings. This is how they look on her. They look beautiful. Thank you so much.
but be aware this is a female necklace, yeah.
You know what? I'm transcending gender roles. Looks good?
Yeah,
Like it?
yeah.
Let's get it.
No.
Let's take a photo. How much is this?
9000.
9,000?
Oh my gosh.
Is it heavy?
Yeah. Wow, so it's actually perfect. This is
She brings you prosperity.
so this, every rapper should get this because this is the Tamil goddess of prosperity. If you wear this, you get more money. More money. I like it. Okay. So I just bought some of this material to wear as like a sarong.
Sarong for temples.
Yeah. 830 for 1 3/4 meters. So this, remember, I borrowed one of these in one of the Hindu temples, and I really liked it because it's super lightweight, and I can basically just use it to wrap myself to whenever I want to go into temples. Yeah, that works, right? So we're gonna take a look at a Jaffna gold shop.
Let's see, no problem.
So much gold. This is a huge shop. Wow. Alright, Kristina's trying on some real gold now. 22 karat. Very nice. How much is this one? $5 lakh. So that's 25,000, $2,500, $2,500. Wow. Ooh, it actually looks really nice on you. You think gold is in your future? It's so strange that everything in the shop is gold except for this Buddha. It's silver. It is the first silver Buddha I've ever seen in my life. So I should have known this, but I just asked why this Chinese Buddha looks so different than the Sinhalese Buddha, and I realized I just found out it's two completely different religions. It's like two different types of Buddhism. I always thought it was the same. I thought it was the same. Like, how did I go 39 years and not realize that there isn't just like young skinny Buddha and then like old like happy fat Buddha.
Just like in Ukraine, like it's so unusual to use jewelry for babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's so cute.
Yeah, this is actually really nice. It's like a nice gift to give someone for their baby because it's cute, and then they can I guess it's kind of like giving them money as well.
Yeah.
I think in the
So why do the babies have gold?
It's the baby jewelry is all about four. If we have a culture that baby's mother, brother.
Okay.
For baby, he's mama, uncle.
Okay.
So that uncle have the tradition of giving these jewelry like a baby bangle, baby ring, or the chain, box chains we have, right?
Okay.
Chains and panjai, pendant,
Okay.
and om pendant. It's the tradition that he have to give that jewelry to that baby.
Ah.
The baby who born from his sister.
Okay.
it was me.
So that is the tradition we follow,
Okay.
the Tamil tradition we are following.
On the 31st day,
On the 31st day
Wow.
from the beginning of baby born.
and then the baby wears it for how long?
Sorry?
The baby wears it for 1 year or how long?
No. How
We kept for lifelong.
lifelong? We can't wear it for
No,
lifelong.
we're gonna keep it
While
lifelong.
growing, he can wear while growing.
Yeah.
And after that, they will change the jewelry.
Then what do they do with the small baby?
Yeah, the small things, they will resell that.
Oh, they resell it
buy
and
the
then
new one.
okay, the upgrade.
And also, he is not a Chinese boy.
No,
So he belongs to our Hindu god.
is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kuberan is a Hindu god.
So, but
Well-
is he also named Buddha?
Yeah, we relate to every religion is same.
Yeah.
We people separate the religion, but every religion is same.
Okay.
This Kubera belongs to Hindu culture also.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know that Perumal, Govind, Tirupati,
Yeah.
Okay.
you can see this Kubera at Tirupati also.
COVID in
Okay.
India.
The
So
Kubera is god for money.
yes.
He rents money for player, you know that this player,
Yeah.
Ganapati, Ganesha.
Ganesh. Yes.
Yeah, Ganesha. And also he lend money for Shivan. You know
Oh,
that
he's a money
Shiva
lender.
Bhagwan. Yeah, he's a
Wow.
money lender because he's rich.
Yeah.
He's much rich than
Okay.
other god.
Because he's so
He belongs to
prosperous.
Hindu culture.
Okay.
Now
So
also, the
Uh-huh.
Buddha also, at Buddhist also, you
Uh-huh.
have Kuberan, right? Yeah, he
Laughing
belongs to
Buddha.
everything.
so
Also, the Chinese also welcome Kubera.
because Chinese people love money.
not
So
about
that shows
that.
what is
You know
link
that
between-
Bodhidharma,
Okay.
through Bodhidharma, this Kuberan came there.
Oh wow.
Bodhidharma and the Buddhism brought Kuberan to there.
Oh wow.
China.
And also the Buddha and everything came from Hindu.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
religion, separation of religion, but he belongs to Hindu culture.
Wow. So I'm curious.
nice, yes.
I've never seen a silver laughing Buddha.
I mean, because,
They're always gold.
That
And this is a
only-
gold shop.
Yeah.
Why is he silver?
because of you said that you never seen a silver Buddha, silver Kuberan, no?
Yes.
That's why we are keeping.
Because it's very
Yeah,
unique.
That's why we are keeping.
Oh, very cool. Thank you so much. Nadri Stuti.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is super lively here at night in Jaffna. Look at this guy. Here's a liquor store. Gold shop. Alright, so we've been shopping all around. I think we're gonna go call it a day and have some dinner now. But it's been really cool seeing the night bazaar, or the bazaar here in Jaffna. Good morning, guys. I am back in the central kind of market area, and today we are joined with Jagan, who's been, he was born in Sri Lanka but lived in the UK and is back promoting Jaffna and showing all the cool things.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Jaffna. We're depending on you to get you to come and visit us.
So we're gonna try to show you some cool things here in Jaffna and maybe some reasons to come. So we literally just got out of the car and Kristina has already found something to buy. Kristina, what are you looking at already?
It's supposed to, you know,
She's going to cook.
curry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like to put it beautiful.
And they're made out of coconut? Coconut shell?
Yeah.
And is this bamboo or what kind of wood is this?
No, it's just stick in
Lime. Oh, this is actual lime.
line, yeah.
It looks like washing powder. So that's used with this leaf. Is it betel nut leaf or what is it? What kind of leaf is it?
They do.
Betel leaf?
So that is the people leaf. This is areca nut.
Okay. And when you mix the three together,
So you wrap it up in a little bundle. So
Yeah.
maybe we can get the Bazaar and show us.
What is that solo?
That is tobacco.
wow, this is fresh tobacco. Wow. This is fresh tobacco. Alright, so the betel nut, you might have seen people chewing it. it looks like they're spitting out blood, but it's actually the mixture with the lime and the betel nut that makes it, makes it this color. It's kind of like chewing tobacco. I wouldn't recommend it, but people do like it, so you can give it a shot if you're in. But the Jaffna cigars actually sound pretty intriguing. It's kind of cool. I've never seen fresh tobacco being sold like this.
Some cigars, some local very famous cigars.
Okay.
High quality.
So we're gonna compare these against the Cuban stuff, guys. But for 60 rupees, this is a great deal. Kristina's happy with all the baskets.
Bamboo and it's for traditional food. The name pickle they make from.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, rice.
So they have all the clay pots, but also these are for coconut cutting. Look at this. So this is for string hoppers. So you put the dough, the rice flour, coconut milk, and it gets pushed through these little holes. So do you have to take this out first, or how does it work?
No, it will work like this. We put the.
And it gets forced through these. Oh, these little tiny holes.
Yeah.
They're that thin. Wow. This has a whole tree on his head. So that giant tree that just went by, that's all fresh curry leaves, and that fragrance is still with us, even after he's passed. This local market is fascinating. I could spend all day here just watching people. There's so much going on. I've been to so many local markets in Sri Lanka and around the world. This is by far the most fascinating. So instead of those plastic or polyurethane lunch sheets, here in Jaffna they're using banana leaves, which are more biodegradable. So I'm really, really happy to see this. Thank you. So this is the second floor, and wow, this place has so much going on. This is the reason come to Jaffna on its own, because you're not going to see this anywhere else in Sri Lanka. Jagan, is it this busy every day here?
Oh yeah, this is the biggest fruit and vegetable market in Jaffna Town.
I think it might be the biggest in Sri Lanka.
Bigger than this.
Wow.
Very great produce, very fresh produce. We should try and pick up some stuff and go to Margosa with it.
Let's do it. Not for a second is it boring. There's so much going on. I have no idea what I'm buying, but I love trying local drinks and snacks. So I'm gonna get a small version. Let's see how it is. Okay, so he is an organic farmer, and this kanji is made from how many leaves? Moringa. No English. Hello. I'll go interpreter.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Oh, he's your friend. Oh, nice. What are we drinking?
Yeah,
It's
we are
delicious.
bringing meat.
It's like a savory kanji.
It's 100% organic. Jaffna, so one local product we can have 100%.
Only get it in Jaffna.
Yeah.
What is the name of it?
No, we are in organic way. He's the one doing, and let
Kolakanda. It's a little bit like what they give pregnant women. It tastes of being very nutritious. I can see why people drink it, and it's cool that there's food that you can only get here in Jaffna. So I like trying local food. I spotted him. I saw locals lining up to get it, and I was like, I'm gonna have to try that. I would recommend it. It's tasty, it's nutritious, and if you're pregnant, get two. All right, so I'm here now with Jagan and Nada, and we are at an organic farm here in Jaffna to see what it's like, kind of village life and farming life here in Jaffna. Welcome to Garden of Eden. It's happy because this farm is actually a vineyard where they're growing grapes for wine.
Wine lover.
And this red soil is really rich in iron and other minerals. I mean, it makes it really good for growing. Wow.
So it's amazing green vineyard. Looks so beautiful.
Wow, I didn't know there was vineyards in Sri Lanka. I didn't even know Sri Lanka had wine. Wow. It's very low, but tons of grape coverage. Really, really beautiful. See if I can eat one. They're actually like sweet grapes. They taste different than the wine grapes I've had in Europe. These taste more like eating grapes. Let me try one more. These grapes are definitely like grapes I would eat. They're sweet and like kind of juicy and delicious. So I am actually curious to try the wine and see how it tastes.
Okay, so the history of this these vines, is a variety called Israeli Blue, which was brought in the 1950s by a Christian priest.
Oh.
And what I understand is it was brought to make communion wine. Now, wine making alcohol is regulated in Sri Lanka, so they don't make wine here.
Oh.
But there is another place where they do make quite a weak wine, which is used in the churches.
So these grapes, are they for eating then?
These are for eating.
Okay, that's why they're so delicious. There you go.
And apparently it's one of the fastest growing vegetable matter.
Wow, Azola. It's almost like algae, but the way it's grown. Nourishin? Okay. So this is Nourishin. You're from Jaffna?
Yes.
And how old are you?
30 years.
30 years old. And he's actually the owner of this vineyard, grape vineyard. It's one of the few in Sri Lanka. How long have you been growing grapes?
15 years farm culture.
So you've been working on the farms for 15 years. Since you were young, you're 15.
Yeah.
And the grapes, how many years now?
Grapes 1 year.
Only 1 year. That shows how fast Jaffna is changing. Because just 1 year ago,
Yes.
there were no grapes, and look at this now. This is amazing. Nandri, Stuti. So I hope you don't mind that I'm eating all your grapes. Which ones are the best? Is it the red one or the green one?
Black.
The black one's the most tasty?
Most tasty on the black.
Okay. So show me how to pick the sweetest grapes.
Sweet. It's like
Okay, the big one, the small one,
small is sweet.
more sweet.
Almost sweet.
So I always look for the biggest grape, but you say the big one is not the most sweet. The small one is the sweetest. The small one looks like a blueberry. This is the most sweet.
Yes.
Wow, it is. So in the supermarket, I always only want the big grapes, like the big ones.
Yes.
But you said the secret is to buy the small grapes.
Yes.
Wow, thank you. We're gonna do a grape taste test with Kristina here. She loves sweets. Okay, so tell me, the big one or the small one is more sweet? Because we would normally buy the big one.
Small one is much more sweet. Much sweeter.
So, guys, why do we always buy the biggest grapes in the supermarket when the small ones are the sweetest ones? From now on, I'm only buying the baby tiny grapes. So I just asked him, if he's so tall, why did he make this grapevine so low? And he said it was because when he built it, it was higher. And then he didn't account for how many grapes he would be growing. So then it shrunk down.
Yeah, but because it's heavy. It's really like heavy.
I told him he can hire me, but I'd be the worst picker in the world. So I would eat half of his grapes. Yeah. So anybody can come here and you can buy grapes for the wholesale price. Currently it's 400 rupees per kilo, which is much less than Cargill's or anywhere else. And the best thing is, while you are picking your grapes, you can eat as much as you want off the vine. So it's nice to bring home for your friends or your family, or just to eat later, but knowing that you picked it directly off the vines.
Looks nice. really so beautiful.
Really, very nice. Okay, let's take these home.
Let's beautiful. It's gonna be really like a basket. Home basket. So pretty.
Okay, let's go. You gotta weigh them.
You know what that is? That leaf is.
No, what is it?
So that is the sheath on an areca palm, and they use that to make areca plates.
Oh,
So what they do is they just stamp the ecologically friendly round plates
oh wow.
straight out of that palm.
So we actually picked the perfect palm to make a plate.
That is true. Yes.
They're really nice. Just passing the Jaffna Lighthouse. Alright, so we came to this healing pond, which is supposed to have these like mystical powers to heal everything. Big backstory behind it. But as you see, it is completely empty because of the travel restrictions with Corona right now. So unfortunately we can't swim in there, but there is a nice beach right behind it. Alright, so right now we are at one of the beaches near the lighthouse in Jaffna. It's pretty nice actually, like really kind of powdery white sand. Nice calm place you can swim. Not as impressive as the beaches on the east coast like Passakuda, where like they have really long big beaches, but still nice. So if you want to come to Jaffna and have a beach day, it's possible. So also in the tradition, I think in the Hindu tradition, you come here to take your loved one's ashes after they die, and you, after 31 days, you bring them into the sea, which is down these steps, and you leave the ashes in the water where the water meets the land. Kristina's famous in Jaffna.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, so we're gonna try some Jaffna ice cream, which is a must-do while you're here. Hello.
In this? 50? In this? Two. Which you want, Johnny? This or this?
The big one.
Is this?
No.
Two, this.
Yeah. You don't want ice cream?
No.
Why not? Yeah?
Okay, I will take.
Okay, give me ice cream.
Maybe we'll take for guys also. I guess they will want to.
No, they said they don't want to eat it before lunch.
Yeah, they have someone known sugar free.
Oh.
Oh wow! Oh my god, it's so kid style, so nice. Yes, thank you.
And one more. Okay, give it to him. Enjoy. How's it taste?
It's very sweet. It's very sweet.
What flavor is it?
I will get a white one.
Oh, okay.
It's like a jam.
Thank you.
Like a gum.
I think it's like bubblegum flavor or something.
I wanted to tell you.
Is this the normal Jaffna flavor?
Yeah, it's different for each because they are made in their home.
So it's homemade.
What flavor is this? What flavor?
Flavor they are like
What flavor is this?
in the flavor for rotten nuts and strawberry.
Okay. Tastes like bubblegum. It's good though. It's okay.
Vanilla lemon.
I guess spaghetti is like big fun.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the Jaffna series so far. It's actually going to be a total of 3 videos because there's so much to do here in Jaffna. Big thank you to Sri Lanka Tourism for taking Kristina and I around Jaffna and showing us all these cool places, because honestly, if it wasn't for them, we might not even have made it all the way up to Jaffna because there was so little information on YouTube about places to go and things to do. But once we got here, we realized, wow, this is so cool that instead of just doing 1 video, we decided to make 3 videos because there is so much to do. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. and hit the bell if you want to get notified next time a video pops up. Check out the other videos, because if you like traveling to Sri Lanka, you want to come to Sri Lanka, you want to see more, check out either the food and cultures video where, you know, we go to restaurants, we go to temples and all that cool stuff, or check out the other video playlist about all the adventures, all the cool things that we do around that are kind of more, you know, fun, touristy, surfing, or just kind of adventure wise, like we are having here. Also check out some of the previous videos. These are ones that you might like, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching.